You have a terrible headache. You take a pill that your doctor gave you, and within minutes the pain begins to fade. Relief washes over you. But what if I told you that the pill you took had no medicine in it at all? That's right, it was just a sugar pill. You might be wondering, how could something like that work? This is the power of the placebo effect. When your belief in something, even if it's not real medicine, actually makes you feel better. But how does this happen? And why does it work for some people but not for others? In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating world of the placebo effect and how our minds can sometimes trick us into healing simply because we believe it's possible. The placebo effect occurs when a person experiences real changes in their health after taking something that doesn't have any active ingredients. These fake treatments, like sugar pills or saline injections, don't contain any real medicine, but people still report feeling better. How is that possible? It all comes down to belief. When you believe that something is going to help you, your brain can trigger a response in your body that mimics the effects of actual treatment. This could mean pain relief, feeling less stressed, or even improvements in conditions like depression. The word placebo comes from Latin and means, "I shall please." The term was originally used to describe treatments given to patients when there were no real medicines available. But over time, doctors noticed that sometimes these fake treatments actually help people feel better. This sparked curiosity among scientists, leading them to study the placebo effect in more depth. One of the most famous early placebo studies took place during World War II. A nurse ran out of morphine to give wounded soldiers, so she injected them with saline solution, telling them it was a strong painkiller. To her surprise, many of the soldiers reported feeling less pain, even though they hadn't been given any real medication. This marked the beginning of scientific interest in how belief can alter physical sensations. So, how does something as simple as belief cause real physical changes in your body? Here are some key psychological and physiological reasons behind the placebo effect. The power of expectation. Your brain is a powerful tool, and it can influence how you experience the world. When you expect something to help you, your brain sends signals to your body that it's time to heal. For example, if you think a pill is going to relieve pain, your brain might release chemicals like endorphins, your body's natural painkillers, making you actually feel better. Conditioning. We've all been trained through past experiences to associate certain things with feeling better. For example, when you go to the doctor and they give you medicine, you usually start to feel better. Over time, your brain creates a connection between taking medicine and healing, so when you take something that looks like medicine, even if it's not, your body might react in the same way it would if you were taking real medication. Mind-body connection. The placebo effect shows just how deeply connected our minds and bodies are. Your thoughts and beliefs can actually change how your body functions. For example, studies have shown that people who believe they are getting treatment for their pain often experience real reductions in pain, even when no actual treatment is given. The placebo effect doesn't work the same way for everyone, and there are several factors that can influence how effective it is. Let's dive into some of the key elements that determine whether or not you experience the placebo effect. The appearance of the treatment. Believe it or not, the way a placebo looks can affect how well it works. If the pill looks like real medicine, such as being brightly colored, large, or even injected, people are more likely to believe in its effectiveness. Even the packaging of a pill can influence the placebo effect. The more it looks like a serious effective treatment, the more people tend to believe in it. The authority of the person giving the treatment who gives you the placebo also matters. If a trusted doctor or medical professional hands you a pill and tells you it will help, you're much more likely to believe it and feel its effects. People place a lot of trust in authority figures, and that trust can heighten the placebo effect. Personal beliefs and expectations. Your mindset plays a huge role in how well a placebo works. If you're a naturally optimistic person who believes treatments will work, you're more likely to experience the placebo effect. On the other hand, if you're skeptical and doubt that a pill will help, the placebo effect may be less powerful for you. Cultural and social influence. Different cultures view illness and treatment in different ways, and this can affect how strong the placebo effect is. In some cultures, the belief in the healing power of medicine or alternative treatments is stronger, which can amplify the placebo response. The placebo effect isn't just something that happens in labs, it occurs in real-life situations too. Let's look at a few real-world examples of how the placebo effect plays out. Fake surgeries. In some cases, patients have experienced relief from pain after undergoing fake surgeries where no actual procedure was performed. In one study, patients with knee pain received either real surgery or a sham surgery, where doctors only made an incision without performing any corrective actions. Shockingly, many of the patients who had the sham surgery reported feeling less pain and had improved movement, despite no real changes being made to their knees. Placebo in medication trials. In medical trials, new drugs are often tested against a placebo to see if they truly work. Interestingly, some people in the placebo group, who only receive sugar pills, often show improvements in their symptoms. This makes it harder to measure the actual effectiveness of the new drug because people in both groups sometimes feel better, even if they didn't receive the real treatment. These examples show how powerful the placebo effect can be and how simply believing that you're getting better can lead to real measurable changes in your health. Just as positive beliefs can lead to healing, negative beliefs can have the opposite effect. This is known as the nocebo effect. It occurs when a person experiences harmful side effects or worsening symptoms because they believe something will hurt them, even if it's harmless. For example, if you take a sugar pill and believe it will cause headaches, nausea, or other side effects, you might start feeling those symptoms, even though there's no reason you should. The nocebo effect highlights how powerful our beliefs are, not only for healing but also for causing harm. Now that we understand the placebo effect, the next question is, can we use it to our advantage? The answer is yes. Here are a few ways to harness the power of the placebo effect in everyday life. Positive thinking. One of the simplest ways to tap into the placebo effect is through positive thinking. When you believe that something will work, whether it's a treatment, exercise, or even a new habit, you're more likely to see results. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather focusing on the positive outcomes you want to achieve. Visualization is another powerful tool. By picturing yourself healing or achieving a goal, you can help train your brain to believe it's possible. This belief can trigger the same kind of mind-body connection that occurs in the placebo effect. Trust in treatment. If you're undergoing a treatment or starting a new health plan, having faith in the process can enhance its effectiveness. The more you trust that the treatment will work, the more likely you are to see positive results, whether it's because of the treatment itself or your belief in it. The placebo effect is a fascinating example of how powerful our minds can be. It shows us that belief alone can alter our reality, leading to real physical and emotional changes. While the placebo effect is often discussed in the context of medical treatments, its principles can apply to many areas of life. By harnessing the power of positive thinking and belief, we can tap into the natural healing abilities of our bodies and minds. So next time you take a pill, start a new exercise routine, or even set a goal, remember, the power of belief might just be the extra push you need to succeed. How much of your reality could be shaped by what you believe?